Alright guys, so let's get this started. I'm going to be using the Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. This is really good. The only one that I have is well, I have two more, but they're not my color, and then the one that is exactly my color, I already used it. I ran out of it. I need more. Okay guys, so all you have to do is flicker the pencil the direction of the way the hair grows. And don't forget to use the little brush that's in the other side. That's gonna help you make the eyebrow look more natural. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm gonna be using the Super Stay Better Skin from Maybelline. All I'm gonna do guys is put little dots a little bit away from the arch, and then with a real thin brush then spread it out. I find that it's better, it spreads out better, and I don't go up to the eyebrows where I already shaped out my eyebrows. Yana? So this pencil is Real Technique. I find this so good for like a round, you know, like carving out the eyebrows. And it is, yeah, just Real Technique. It looks like this. It's real thin, guys. You guys, I don't usually show my brushes because I'm usually using Murphy brushes, but this one's really, really good. And all you have to do is follow, you know, the arch, whatever you created. Right underneath whatever you created, you want to like clean it out. This helps for just to make it look neater, and if you happen to not wax, it covers those little hairs. And also when you put your translucent powder on top, it's like a canvas, you know, like it's nice and smooth. Like when you're painting, you put that primer on first and then you paint. Alright guys, so after you put concealer on, you have to put a powder on top. I'm sure if you follow me for a while, you know that you're supposed to put a translucent powder or even an eyeshadow that's really, really light. I've been using the Airspun lately and I absolutely love it, guys. All this makeup that I'm going to be showing you guys today, you can get at Walmart. And I suggest you go to Walmart because this one is only sold at Walmart. I'm actually pretty obsessed with the powder. I know some people do not get this towards their way, or is it that they don't have a Walmart? And then to ship it, it's a lot of money. So I'm thinking of my next giveaway to put that powder in there, like go get it at Walmart and put it into my giveaway, because like I said, some people do not get it where they live at. So at least I'm gonna give a chance to somebody to win it. I can't talk today. Okay guys, so I'm gonna keep it simple on the eyes because I'm gonna have a red dress on, and I want my lips to be a little bit bold, kind of matching my red dress. So I'm gonna keep it simple, and I also want you guys to, if you don't know how to do eyeshadow, I can show you how to do eyeshadow in a simple way. So I'm gonna be using the 758 Rose in the Air by Wet n Wild. You guys know that I love Wet n Wild's eyeshadow. They're so good and they're so pigmented, and there's not a lot of fallout. There's some fallout, but nothing too crazy. So worth buying. And it's way cheap, and you have this little palette, but it has, you know, everything you need in this little palette. Alright guys, so in the palette they have two transition colors. I'm gonna start with this one, and then I'm gonna move on to the darker transition. And the eyeshadow, I just tapped it on one side of the brush, the other side is black, like, you know, there's nothing on it. And then I'm gonna flip that eyeshadow like up, and then I'm going to put it on my crease and a little bit above. If I go like underneath, like right here, it's okay. I don't like, no big deal. You know, I'm probably going to put some eyeshadow down here as well. It's just to focus on that crease first. Okay guys, so next I'm going to use the second transition, and I'm going to tap the brush on one side, flip it over, and like so. Do the same thing you did with the first transition. And then go back to the outer corner and just stay in the outer corner. Okay guys, so moving on, this is gonna actually be my last color for my eyes. I'm gonna use this brown one right here. I mean, I'm probably gonna highlight just a little in the corner of my eyes and all that, but I'll do that last. So I'm gonna use this dark one right here. It's a dark brown. And I'm gonna use my Cosette. I actually need more Cosettes. I got a lot of Murphy ones. But anyways, I'm tapping just on one side of the brush, and I'm gonna kind of focus on my outer corner of my eye, and then when I think that there's enough eyeshadow on the outer corner, actually I'm going to tap it one more time. I'm going to make that B. So once I think that I have enough eyeshadow on the outer corner, I'm going to look up a little bit so I can see my whole entire lid, and then I'm going to drag it just on my crease and going into my inner corners of my eyes. What I do want you to do is go back to that transition color, the brush I mean, don't dip it back on the transition, and right at the outer corner go to where that crease is at, where the dark and the light kind of meet, and slowly blend those two in, but don't overdo it guys, otherwise it looks muddy. Okay guys, I grabbed the same transition brush that I used to transition with, but I cleaned it out on my towel so it looks really clean. You can grab a new clean brush if you want, but I don't know, I just did that. And all I'm going to do is, right here is light and then right here is dark, so I just want the two to kind of blend a little bit. So I'm going to just do a little bit of windshield wiper, but not much guys, because I actually want this light, this dark, this lighter. Okay, since this eyeshadow palette does not have a lot of fallout, I'm just buffing whatever fell out down here. I'm not using a wipey. I usually use a wipey and I kind of clean everything out really precisely, but because I didn't get a lot of fallout, all I'm going to do is, you know, do this, take that excess eyeshadow off that fell, and then I'm going to use my liquid liner. This is the NYX one, the matte one. I love this liner guys. It's unbelievable. Like, this is freaking real. Like, I have to have a backup. Actually yesterday I was looking for it and I could not find it, and I'm like, oh my god, I had a backup. So I like the e.l.f. liner as well, liquid liner, but the e.l.f. one is a little bit shinier. That one's easier to remove if like you mess up a little bit. This one's a little hard to remove because it kind of breaks, but so good. Alright, so I know liquid liners, putting them on, or any wing liner is really really hard, even for me. So I'm going to try to, I'm not going to talk, because I find when I talk I screw up, like not like explaining. So I don't know guys, just kind of watch me. It's hard, and I'm actually gonna look down because I need to hold my eye to put this liner on. So I said this before, if you guys have a hard time doing wing, I do not think that you should go all the way in. You can stop, just to make it easier for you, you can stop halfway, and it gives it an illusion that you have the whole entire eye, you know, with the liner. And it's just so much easier, and I think that this works well for, again, a teenager. This is, you're kind of introducing her to makeup, you know. I don't know, just think that it looks prettier than just this bold, she looks like extremely too old. I think this is a good look for, especially, like I said, teenager. Okay guys, so moving on to the mascara. I'm going to use the new mascara by CoverGirl. This one's not waterproof because I'm not going to cry, hopefully not. But they, like I said, they do have the same one. And oh, I forgot to tell you the name. It's CoverGirl Peacock Flare. Flare, yeah. I can't read. Gosh. Alright guys, moving on to the lashes. I'm just using my Ardell Wispies. I'm running out of lashes. I'm hoping that somebody will send me lashes so I can try other ones. Otherwise, I'm going to stick with my Wispies because I love them. They're very natural. They're long, but they're natural. They're not really thick. The band is thin. Sorry, I'm putting glue on mine, so I'm not looking at you guys. Make sure that you put enough glue in those ends, because I have not put enough of glue in the ends, and then throughout the day it like pops off. This glue is Crave Lashes. I'm not talking about the glue itself that it doesn't work, because I've tried Duo, I've tried eye adhesive from Dollar Store, I've tried this one that is the, like, what is it, Crave Lashes. So yeah, if I find that if I don't put enough glue on the ends, I mean, of course you want to put enough glue on the strip itself, but kind of focus on, you know, those ends, because those ends are, I don't know, it just pops up because it's curved. So yeah, make sure that you let that glue dry a little bit before you start putting them on. Otherwise the lashes are gonna slide and you're gonna get glue on your lid, and it's just a pain in the ass. So just wait. And mom, if you're doing this to your daughter or whatever, make sure that when you're applying her lashes, tell her to look down but not close her eyes. So she'll be doing this, but she's not doing this. So So she's doing, I'm gonna put my head up, and you tell her to look down, and she's doing this, but you can see that I still have my eyes open. She's just looking down, because if she closes her eye, you put the glue on, and then when it dries and she tries to open her eyes, and she's glued, you know, sometimes the glue will come down and then glue the bottom. Not to say that you can't fix it, because it's not gonna stay like that, but for her comfort, just tell her to just look down versus close her eyes. Don't have her close her eyes. I'm going to be using on my face as a primer the Photo Focus Face Primer Dewy Luminous. I love this. I love this so much, guys. I love it. I don't know, I just love it. It is very thin, but it gives you a nice luminous glow. I don't even know what to say. I just freaking love it, and I can't believe that it's Wet n Wild. Like, what? Okay, and when it comes to the foundation, I wanted to use the CoverGirl True Matte Made, but I'm not, because right now they're not out in the market. So what I'm gonna do is use the CoverGirl. This is really, really good, and it's still CoverGirl, and I really like it. So it says new on it, but it's not the new. The newer ones are the Matte Made, True Blend Matte Maids, but they're not out yet. They'll be out in June, so use these for now. Okay guys, moving on to the Super Stay Better Skin Foundation or Concealer. You guys know the deal, right? And you can still use your Sonic Blend if you have one to blend in that concealer, guys. It's pretty cool. It's so worth getting it. I'm not getting paid for this, guys. I just made a mistake when I first gave a review on it, and I realized you gotta keep using things until you gotta keep using it and see if you really don't like it or you really do like it. Okay guys, so moving on to my contour stick, guys. I've been using lately the Fenty contour stick. Love the Fenty one. At first I was like not sure, but you know, now I am, because I continue using it. But this Wet n Wild was like my holy grail when they first came out, until fast forward maybe like 2 months ago that I stopped kind of using it, just because I've been using the Fenty one. This to me is awesome. I think they have 5 or 6 different shades. So yeah, I love this so much. But again, you know, I had to switch it up a bit because I was using it so much, and I didn't want you guys to get bored. And you know, I had to, as a beauty blogger, I have to try different things. But I really, really enjoy it. Oh, lately I've been doing this to my contour. I've been like bringing it up a bit, because I have like an even skin tone a little bit. I know you probably cannot tell, but I do have like freckles and some kind of imperfection. So I find when I do that, it gets like, I don't know, it blends nicer with my Fenty and now this one. So yeah. I love the Real Technique sponges. I like the one that has, you know, like a little angle. It just works so well for me, because I don't really write extremely straight. Like, it's so weird because I do makeup really well, but when I write or try to draw, like my hands shake. It's just like I literally look like, I said this before, guys, so I'm sorry that I'm being repetitive, but I do write like a kindergarten student. Like my handwriting, my penmanship, I can't say it. My handwriting is awful. Like, I look like I never went to school. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this off, and you guys, I have a whole bunch of like brushes that you can, I can remove my translucent powder, but this brush, I've had it for like maybe 2-3 years already. It's the Kiko one, and I mentioned it before. I wish it had a longer, maybe that's why I like it. I keep saying, I've said this before, I love brushes that have longer handles, but maybe this is why I really like it. This is a perfect brush. So go to Kiko's and get it, and I don't think it was expensive either. I got it like 2 years ago, and I freaking love it, guys. Whenever I can't find it, I'm like freaking out. This is like my go-to brush, like to remove the baking. I love it. I put setting spray at least 3 or 4 times a day. Like, I think I'm addicted to it. Okay guys, well, while my face dries up, you know, from the setting spray, I'm going to put a little bit of this the NYX liquid liner on my lashes just to hide that I have lashes on. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Let me get close, let me see. So don't go to like the lash line, just stay on the fake oh shit. See what I did? I can fix that though. Okay, so I'm gonna fix that, but it has to dry first. So if that happens to you guys, mom or daughters or whomever, ladies, gentlemen, don't try to wipe it off from the beginning. Let it dry. I'll show you at the end, okay? Or when it dries. Hopefully I don't forget, because sometimes that happens. Okay guys, so moving on to the Maybelline blush color and highlighting palette. I like this palette a lot. What was I gonna say? I don't have a lot of drugstore makeup, so if you guys seen me use this before, you know I really like it, but you also know that I haven't went and bought anything else for me to even try. Makeup's expensive, and if they don't, the company's not sending it to me, you know, it takes me a little bit longer because I personally only work once a week at a salon, and yeah, I'm not gonna keep asking my husband for money, so I'm using the same thing that I have. But I think that's good for you guys to know that, you know, I don't go shopping every freaking day because I wish I could, but I can't. And I use what I have, you know. So this is what I'm gonna be using, and I'm going to just kind of mix these two together very lightly. I'll show you the brush that I'm gonna use because I don't want too much blush on my cheeks. I just wanted to give it a little bit of color, but not. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, so I'm going to use the Costa Scent brush. It can be any brush that looks like this. I forget the name of these type of brushes. You guys see? They're like, it flares out. If you hear my neighbors, they're cutting the grass. Okay, so it flares out a bit. And I like this type of blush brush because whenever I want to put not a lot of blush on, it doesn't grab a lot of blush. So I'm going to put a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one, these two, and then before I even put it on my cheeks, even though this doesn't grab a lot of blush, I tap a little bit and kind of put it on the lid. I always do that. You gotta be careful with blush. Blushes, if you fuck up with blush, you're screwed. So do circular motions, and I'm just gonna stay in the on my. You see how I just gave it just a little bit? If I would have used this kind of brush, it would have picked up much more pigment, and yes, I could have brushed it off like I did, but it still would have picked up more because this one is meant for very subtle blush. Oh my god, that is a tongue twister. What? Why am I barking? Oh my god. So moving on to back to my eyes, I'm going to be using the same palette, the 758 Rose in the Air, and I'm going to start with these two transitions, but I'm going to blend these two together. I'm not going to just start here and then go here. I'm going to do the two together, okay? Use the one side. I'm using Morphe M507, my favorite brush. I swear to God, this is my favorite brush. And the reason why, usually I use a flat brush, but I want my eyeshadow to come down a little bit more than usual. So this like fluffier brush, even though it's tiny, it's going to bring the eyeshadow down just a little bit more than I usually bring it down. So yeah, so start in your outer corner and kind of buff it and bring it in, buff it and bring it in, buff it and bring it in. And okay, I'm just gonna put the LA liner in my inner corner of my eyes, my waterline, and in my tight line. I like Pixie as well, guys, so much, but I can't find anything, guys. So I saw it yesterday and now I can't find it today. So, but I like both. I like the LA and this one, and then I also like, I also like Maybelline. Maybelline's really good. So Maybelline, LA, and Pixie. They're both, all three of them are really good liners. Okay, guys, remember I put a little bit of liner up on here. So just get a spoolie. I'm sure you guys seen this before, but if you didn't, now you know. A clean spoolie, and go where you went like over and kind of brush it off, and it should come off, guys. Yeah, it's coming off already. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put mascara on my bottom lashes, and then I'm gonna go and do my hair. You guys are probably gonna like my hair, but I'm not gonna do it on this video. I do have another video that I will link, so you guys, if you guys like my hair, you guys can go to that video. The reason why I don't want to like do it again is because one, I already have the video, and two, this video will be extremely too long, and what is the point if I already have the video? Now I believe in the video I have longer hair, but it's still the same concept, so you guys will understand. So what I'm going to use in my hair is actually, I just got this maybe a week ago, and I've been using it. Not a lot of it because it can get a little bit I wouldn't say greasy. No, yeah, it will get too greasy on my hair. I think this is perfect for someone that has extremely curly hair. But I'm going to use it today because I'm not going to use a lot of it, but it makes my hair so shiny. If I don't put a lot of it, it makes it so shiny look. Again, I'm not going to use a lot of it because with me, I don't have curly hair. This is curls that were made. So I can't use a lot of it, but actually I already put it in my hand, if you see, and I put a drop. But you guys, it smells so good. And like I said, it does make my hair shiny, but if I put too much, I just did a drop on my hand and then spread it out. If I need more, I'll go back to more, but that's all I need for my hair. Okay, so moving on to my hair. I'm just splitting the hair and wrapping in the hair around my fingers and then letting it go. Yeah, this is like, I can't put too much of this on my hair, but it smells so good and I really like it because it does make my hair shiny, but I can't overdo it. Now, I think this is perfect for you natural curly hair girls, because the natural curly hair tend to be drier than straighter hair girls. Alright guys, so all you have to do is once you have the part nice and parted or wherever you want it, it can be a little bit more if you want, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to press this down a bit, and then I'm going to get the bobby pins, and one in. I'm going to try to spread them out a bit. I wish I had more bobby pins of the same color, but I'm still going to just spread them out. A little bit more hairspray here. And I want 2 more bobby pins. Alright guys, so that is it for my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please thumbs it up, please comment, and please do not forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can get notified whenever I upload and share my videos. And with that said, I will see you guys again on Thursday. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys again. Bye guys.